How's it going, everybody? My name is Chisoku Love, and welcome to the den. I'm sitting way over here. Way back here. Just for now. Just for this. Just for this format. Because I'm just going to talk to you. That's right. What am I going to talk to you about? I don't know. I don't know. What do you think we should talk about? It's outside. That's a dumb thing to talk about. When you work in retail, sales specifically, you are told not to talk about the weather. Very important skill. What we do instead is we talk about pretty much anything else. What I would always do when I was in sales is I would have a sports app on my phone. And it's like, I like sports. I used to play a lot of sports. I don't really watch them that often, but I like them. And I try to keep up to date on, what's going on in the sports. Hello, my data. Yeah. I try to keep up on what was going on in the sports. So I would check my app every day. But it's something to talk to these customers about. A very important thing. You get to nail your greeting. The person walking in the store. And, you would just go, hey, how's it going today? Greet them, eye contact. Hi there. Welcome to Chisoku's Clothing Emporium. My name is Chisoku. They go, oh, hey, thanks. You'd approach them. First off, what brings you in here today? Because it is important that you find out why they're here. The main reason they're there. I'm here to buy a suit for a. Oh, well, who's getting married? It's my friend, my sister. My sister's getting married. Oh, well, congratulations to your sister. That's really exciting. Great. So, what's kind of the dress code? What kind of wedding is it? Is it black tie affair, or is it a little bit more casual? You can wear whatever you want. As we go into that, this is kind of what my sister wants to be a little bit more casual. Oh, that's great. Okay, so, that's good to know. We know we're not looking into black suits for this event. What kind of other stuff do you like to do? What are your hobbies? What do you enjoy? So you start getting to talk about, like, if you're going out on a date, or, like, are you married? Yes, okay, well, if you and the wife go out, what do you generally do? What does she like you to wear? Do you dress up to go out? What do you already have in your closet as far as suits go, as far as sport coats, blazers, shirts, ties, We're building a profile for this guy. At the end of it, I should know what he likes to do on his weekends, or night out, where he likes to kind of go, what he already has, and I should be able to relate. So when he goes in the change room, to put on the suit that he's chosen, and we've chosen a couple, but the main one, I'll be able to pick out several different looks. We always go with four. Four looks that I can tie to his life. And so it's, you get back out. Great. All right, so we're going to start out with this look here. This is the look for the wedding. This is a great, fun look. Something that's going to be perfect for this wedding. But I want to show you some other things based on what you told me. And then you move on. So you told me that you have a black suit at home. Perfect. It's always good to get a refresher on your white shirt. This, of course, is a perfect time tie and shirt combo with the black suit, or with this one, or anything that's a little bit more formal, where you have to get dressed up a little bit more. This is for your, for your black tie, wedding, stuff like that, funerals. This will always be appropriate. Blacks, grays, white. Then you move into probably a more business-like look. This is your conservative look. You're wearing a blue shirt, a tie with a stripe, something that you can pretty much wear to anything. Generally, this will be a work look or an interview look, something along those lines. Then you do your fun look. And when you go out on the weekends, this would be a great look. It's super modern, super fashion forward. The wife's gonna love it, or the girlfriend's gonna love it, or whoever, the boyfriend's gonna love it, whatever. At this point, I've already had you try on shoes. I've had you try on 2 pairs of shoes, probably a black and a brown, or a burgundy, or a cognac, or even a blue. And when you had the suit on, I had you try on one of each shoe and showed you these shoes both go with this look, and this is what they do. I'm tying that back in at the table. We've already put an overcoat on you and told you that this is the best way to protect your investment. It's going to protect the shoulders. And I'm telling you all this, guys. This isn't salesman secrets. What I'm telling you is true. When a salesman puts an overcoat on you, yes, you should own an overcoat to protect your suit. Suit is an expensive investment. It's like my first suit. I'm not going to be standing in it for my partial, whatever. Which, by the way, my disembodied arm. This sweater's more enough. I'm not. It's by Foster, by the way. Foster. I actually had this for 10 years. But yeah, I'm not going to sit outside in the rain in my fursuit. No, I'm going to have something to protect it. Honestly, I'm not going to wear it in the rain. I'm going to take it off, take it back inside, dry it, make sure that it's fine. And the 2 shoe thing. Like, sure, I want to get my shoe numbers up, but at the same time, it's absolutely true. Like, 2 shoes in your wardrobe, if you don't have any dress shoes, you want to have a black shoe and a brown shoe. Because that is the basis of so many different looks. You can do so much with that. I'm never trying to give you something. I'm never trying to get you to buy something that you don't need. I'm trying to get you to buy stuff that you do need, or that you'll eventually need. Stuff so that you don't have to come back again. So when these salesmen are doing this stuff to you, it is selling tactics. But they're not being scumbags. They're trying to help you. And it's a very important thing to remember when buying, and I'm talking specifically about men's clothing and going to a suit shop, whatever. But they are trying to help you out. Or at least I was, and my friends here were always trying to help. So I'm going to sell you on the 4 looks. On the overcoat. On the 2 shoes. A lot of the times there'll be a deal where it's like, oh, you can also get a sport coat and a pair of jeans. And we're going to show you jeans that'll go with it too, and show you different ways that you can do it more casually. And honestly, that's a huge thing. I didn't think this is what I was going to talk about. I would have worn a sport coat if I'd known this. But instead I'm wearing my Foster hoodie. But yeah. This is all stuff. All we're trying to do is help you out. Until the end of the sale. And it's one that varies from person to person. But my verbiage was always, based on everything that you've told me today, everything here, everything you see here, is exactly what you need to be set for your entire wardrobe. You won't have to come back for a long time if you take this. And then you shut up. I don't talk. You talk. Because you're going to say one of 2 things. You're going to say, no, I don't need... Actually, you're going to say one of Three things. You're going to either say, no, I don't need all that today. I just need this one thing. Okay, we'll take that up to the front for you. You're going to say, I don't need all of that, but maybe a couple of these things. And then we'll go through it and pick you out a couple looks. Or you're going to say yes. It happens. It actually happens a lot. Especially when you're good at your job and you know how to relate these things to people's lives. Like, I'm not going to go out and buy a bunch of stuff that someone just puts on the table if they can't show me why I would use it. Neither would you. That would be ridiculous. You need to be able to be shown that, yes, this is what you need, this is what you want, this is why you need it, and this is why this is a good idea. Yeah, totally not what I was expecting to talk about, but there's some selling basics for you today. Get to know your customer. Very important. You want to ask them several questions before you even get a suit on them. You want to know why they're there, their name, super important, what they do for work, what they do in their spare time, and what they already have in their wardrobe. Super, super important. By the time you get them into a dressing room, you should have all of that information. You should already have ideas of what you're working on. You're going to put together all those looks. You're going to make sure that you show them 2 shoes, you show them an overcoat, you show them 4 looks that tie to their life. Very important. And at the end, you're going to ask them to buy it. And then you're going to shut. That is sales tips from a furry cheetah, I guess. I don't know. From somebody who has worked in the sales industry. I worked at a suit shop for 5 years as a salesman the entire time, basically. Save for the first year where I worked in rental. So, I know what I'm talking about when I say these things. They're not nonsense. I do know. I have done this. This is something that I did for years. And I wouldn't sell you short. I wouldn't steer you wrong. Sorry. So, yeah, you came here expecting to talk about furry stuff, and that's honestly what I was expecting to talk about too. And instead, you got advice on selling of a furry. Maybe next weekend I will talk about dressing. You never know. But looks like I can't actually see my monitor from here. I can see the video in OBS, but I can't see the time. I'm guessing it's been over 10 minutes based on, it looks like it's probably been closer to 15, which is long enough. That's kind of, 10 minutes is what I'm going for here. I don't want to go super long. You're not going to listen to this whole video probably, but I hope you did. And I hope you learned something. I hope you can take this out of here and kind of, if you're a salesperson, be more confident. And if you're not a salesperson, you kind of know what to expect and you know why we're saying that. But anyway, thank you so much for tuning in to my blog, To the Den. My name is Chisoku, and I'll see you next time. In the Den! Hoo-ah!